Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. We're taking a look here at Brent Crude oil. Just a weekly view first. My view is that we have come down since the spike in 2008. We've come down in quite a rare WXYXZ pattern in a wave 2 correction, quite a complex corrective pattern. But that's history. What is important is that this was most likely a 1-2 setup. Corrective move down after an impulsive price increase, but you can see how long those price movements take. Then since March 2020 or April, I think we bottomed, we moved up in a wave 1 of higher wave degree 3. So we have here a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and we're now moving up in a third wave. But within a third wave, of course, we've got 5 subwaves. So this here, with that significant top in February 22, this was most likely a wave 1 of 3, and we are now coming down in wave 2 of 3. We've reached recently my target area that I defined many months ago, I think early in the year. So I'm pleased with the long-term wave count. The fact that we've now reached this support area and that basically the higher level assumption is correct, that we are here now in a wave 2 of 3, makes me quite confident that obviously also we are riding the correct wave count basically. I mean, with Elliott wave and with analysis you get so-called hot runs and cold runs. I think oil has been pretty much a hot run, which means we are hitting very many targets here, and that gives confidence for the next moves as well. Because if you think about it, you are quite accurate with your wave counts and the targets and you reach them, then it should indicate that we are indeed making the right assumptions here about in which wave count, in which structure we are in the market. As you might know, if you're following Elliott wave, you know that prices are usually created by market sentiment, and all we do is actually with these Elliott waves and the Fibonacci levels that we use, all we're doing is we're adding mathematical patterns basically to this sentiment, that we can actually see this sentiment in the chart. And basically that means we are picking the right, or we are assuming the correct sentiment in the market. That gives us a good indication of where we're going to head next. Bear in mind, when we came to this support area for the first time, we hit my target here. That was last week. I told you that we're most likely going to see now a rally to the upside. We saw that. Nothing too bullish, I said, but most likely a rally in a wave 2. Because I don't think that this move down is over yet. At least we don't see any evidence. Someone asked me, could there be a bullish pattern hidden in here? Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, what we did, we came down here in an ABC. The wave C is super short if this would be complete here, but it's possible. It's a 5-wave move. This could be over. But I will not believe that because it's in the higher context unreliable, because the wave C is way too short. It's possible. Technically, we could now rally to the upside. If we now break above this channel, break above the B wave high, I think we are most likely in something more bullish here. But for that, we would need to break $100 from here for me to believe it. And in the first instance, we would need to break out of the channel. Any upside I'm currently treating as purely corrective as part of a wave 2. It would be likely, in my opinion, to reach actually channel resistance here. My interpretation is that we've only seen the wave A. We identified at the time this resistance level correctly because it was previous support. I think this was only the wave A of 2. I think we're now coming down in wave B of 2, and would then move up in a wave C of 2. That could very well reach here the channel resistance level at around $88. From there, at the latest, I would expect a move down in a third wave. Could it be the wave 2 was already in? Yes, but I don't really see 3 waves here. It's possible. Yeah, this could have been a wave 2 already, but I would rather be looking at a deeper or stronger wave 2. I mean, in the end, if you look at the daily chart, we are still quite low here on the RSI, so it would certainly support some more movement to the upside, a little bit more of a recovery. Also here on the daily, the MACD is pushing higher, increasing bullish momentum. Now that is not necessarily bullish, but it would support some more short-term upside, and that could happen this week. I mean, look at this, we've just made here a bullish engulfing candle. We have certainly come down far enough for a wave B. So yeah, I mean, everything is working out nicely actually in this count. So let's say this was the B wave low, which is likely, because let's just take a look at which fib level we reached. oh, we reached perfectly the 61.8% fib level, which is ideal for a B wave. I think I gave you targets in the last video for this B wave. And the 61.8 fib level, as you will know, is one ideal target for a B wave. It shouldn't really drop much lower below the 78.6 fib level, which is at $76.87. We would have to assume we are not going to hold a wave B, but at the moment it's looking okay. It's looking good. And from here we could now move higher. We will not know really that we are in a C wave until we rally above the wave A high, and that would be at $83 pretty much. What would be an ideal target for the C wave? We can calculate that now as well based on the length of the A wave. So the first target would be the 1-to-1 ratio at 86.36, and the stretch target would be $91.32, the 1.618 extension. Don't think we necessarily get there because it would take us outside of the channel. But yeah, this is sort of where we are, and I think whatever we see here, I think it's short-term upside. Not convinced that anything is yet here more bullish than just short-term upside. Further indication that we are in a wave C might actually be if we break this trend line. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We've got a quite well-defined trend line. Break above that level could really push us to those levels indicated, or maybe just to the channel resistance, and then we could head further down. Yeah, and that's my update about oil. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.